You're born inside a nest bigger than most people at all, built from reeds and papyrus in the middle of an African swamp. You can't fly, you can't walk properly, you can barely lift your own head, but none of that is your biggest problem. You're not alone. Another chick hatched before you. It's bigger, stronger, and every time your parents return with food, it shoves you out of the way and swallows first. Welcome to life. No tutorial, no difficulty settings, just hard mode. Your parents don't stop the fighting, they simply drop another lungfish into the nest and let nature decide who deserves lunch. Days pass. Sometimes you eat, sometimes your sibling does. Then one morning, your sibling doesn't get back up. The swamp has made its choice. Congratulations. You just unlocked the only child DLC. Now every fish belongs to you. Skip forward 3 weeks. The African sun feels like someone left the oven door open. Your nest is cooking. Instead of bringing food, your father arrives carrying water inside his giant bill. He pours it over your body. Instant air conditioning. Shoebill version. Still beats paying an electricity bill. Skip forward another month. Your legs finally hold your weight. Barely. Your bill, however. Baitiao has decided steroids are legal. It's already growing into one of the largest bills of any bird on Earth. You spend most of your day standing perfectly still. A dragonfly lands on your head. Nothing. A frog hops between your feet. Still nothing. A butterfly practically signs a rental agreement on your back. You refuse to move. Because movement scares fish. Stillness catches dinner. You're 4 months old. Time to fly. You jump, flap, rise. For exactly 2 seconds. Then gravity reminds you who's really in charge. You crash back into the nest. Again, again, again. Your flying career currently has the same success rate as trying to connect to airport Wi-Fi. Eventually. The wind catches beneath your wings. The swamp drops away beneath you. You're flying. Kind of. You wobble like a shopping cart with one broken wheel before crash landing 50 yards away. Your parents don't clap. They simply fly off. Translation: keep up or starve. You're 7 months old. Today your parents teach you how to hunt. They lead you into shallow water. Then they stop moving. 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Nothing. You think, surely we're doing something eventually. Nope. Shoebill hunting is basically professional staring. Your fitness tracker would have already called emergency services. You get impatient. Take one tiny step. Every fish disappears. Congratulations. You played yourself. Your father is still standing there like a statue. 20 minutes later, a ripple. His head explodes downward. Mud flies everywhere. When it settles, he's holding a lungfish. That's the lesson. Patience feeds you. Impatience feeds somebody else. Now it's your turn. You stand. Mosquitoes land on your legs. Ignore them. The sun burns your feathers. Ignore it. Tiny fish brush your feet. Still ignore them. Finally, a shadow moves beneath the surface. You strike. Too early. Nothing. The fish probably went home and told its family about the weird bird having a panic attack. You wait again. Another ripple. This time, you don't rush. Your bill crashes into the water. Mud erupts. When everything settles, there's a catfish trapped inside your bill. Your first catch. Calories acquired. Ego restored. You're 2 years old. Now you're completely alone. The swamp belongs to whoever survives. You claim your own stretch of marsh. Every day follows the same routine. Stand, wait, strike, repeat. Hours pass between meals. Then one afternoon, a baby crocodile swims past, exactly the size you can handle. Your bill snaps shut around it. The crocodile thrashes. You lift it into the air, then slam it into the mud. Once, twice, 3 times. Connection lost. Respawn unavailable. Dinner is served. Unfortunately, its dad lives here too. The water around your legs begins moving. An enormous crocodile surfaces only a few feet away. It stares directly at you. You stare back. Running would make waves. Waves attract predators. So instead, you slowly spread your wings, trying to look much bigger than you really are. The crocodile watches, then quietly sinks beneath the water. You remain frozen another 10 minutes, because surviving is often knowing exactly when not to be the main character. You're 5 years old. A female shoebill enters your territory. Neither of you attacks. Neither of you leaves. Instead, you start clattering your bills together. She answers. You answer again. To humans, it sounds like 2 construction workers dropped a toolbox down a staircase. To shoebills, that's flirting. Romance really is different for everyone. Days later, she stays. Together you build a nest from reeds and mud. Months later, 2 eggs appear. Soon, 2 chicks hatch. The older one grows faster, pushes harder, eats first. You watch. because millions of years of evolution have already written this script. Eventually, only one chick remains, exactly like your own childhood. The cycle continues. Skip forward. You're 12 years old. You've memorized every pool, every channel, every patch of floating vegetation. One afternoon, a younger shoebill lands inside your hunting grounds. It keeps chasing fish from your favourite pool. You walk toward it, slowly. Neither of you flies. Neither of you blinks. The younger bird keeps standing there, confidence level. Guy who watched one motivational video. You spread your wings, clatter your bill. The sound echoes across the swamp. The younger bird lowers its head, turns around, and leaves. Bro remembered he had somewhere else to be. Skip forward one final time. You're 25 years old. Your feathers are faded. Your movement slower. But your patience has become perfect. A lungfish surfaces for less than a second. Your bill drops. One clean strike. One perfect catch. Across the marsh. A young shoebill watches you. The same way you once watched your parents. Soon it will build its own nest, raise one surviving chick, stand motionless for hours, and discover that in the African swamp, the strongest hunter isn't the fastest, it isn't the biggest, it's the one willing to stand completely still, long enough for dinner to make the first mistake.